Hi, this is Rick Eymer with the Palo Alto Weekly. We're here today with Golub and Bryann Brady. They are a doubles team at Menlo School. They are coming off a NorCal victory. The team won the NorCal title for the first time in 5 years, and they are the athletes of the week this week for going 3-0 during the whole process. And we can start first with the CCS, which kind of moving back a week. And it's been a while since CCS, too. I mean, how did you kind of approach that?
Going into CCS, we kind of knew it was most likely we were going to have, since we were number one seed, we knew it was going to be kind of an easier beginning, but not to underestimate any teams. So we knew that also when going into the finals that St. Francis has really good singles, and so that we needed to win all the doubles, and then I was going to rely on Addie to close it out.
And how about you? Just same thing?
Yeah, a similar thing. Bill always says, don't underestimate anyone, but fear nobody. And I think we really embraced that because we didn't want to underlook anybody, especially in the semis against Pally. We had our head in the game for sure, and I think we played one of our best matches that match.
Against Palo Alto, yeah, because I think they even took a couple points off you during the regular season, and then this time they forget it. So now Brynn, you played singles a lot this year, and kind of just talk about singles and what that means in the whole scheme of things. You're not playing with anybody, but you're still playing for something.
Yeah, it's still a team sport. I mean, even though you're on the court by yourself, and I think you have to approach it differently. You don't. You have to think about how you're going to do your best to win and focus on your court. And whereas in doubles with CC last year, I approached, so how can I play my best to set her up and to complement her game. And I think singles and doubles have same importance, and my mindset didn't change too much.
Right, it's all 1 point each, right, per match. And talk a little bit about doubles and what it means. You gotta know your partner a little bit and how they play.
Yeah, so last year I pretty much played all with Brynn, and then this year I played with Elsie Regatz and Lindsay Ball a little bit in the beginning. Pretty much for me, it's all about the serve and volley, and so it's just kind of like knowing how to set up your partner so that they can excel in those aspects of doubles. And it's just really about keeping your partner positive, because if one of you guys goes down, it's most likely the other one will start to fall too.
Right now, we were talking about a little bit before the filming. Bill Shine is your coach, and he's kind of good in keeping you guys positive. Kind of talk about him and what he means.
Well, he really creates a positive environment for all of us. And this year, I think we all really bonded, and we all got to know each other really well. And Bill definitely created an environment for that could happen. And I think it's a serious environment, but it's so fun, and not to the point of not having fun. And he's just such a positive person, and he says he'll never get mad at you unless you don't try your hardest.
How about you? Any other?
I mean, like I kind of said earlier, he's kind of like a grandpa to all of us, and he takes care of us like we're all his children, and we all love him so much. And fun fact, he coached my aunt at Pinewood 50 years ago, or when she's turning 50 now, but one of his first. So it's kind of like going in, I kind of already knew him a little bit, so he's just always been kind of there for everybody. But.
Right, he was very successful at Pinewood and then decided to come to Menlo.
Yeah.
And of course, Pinewood hasn't been so good since then. That's the way it is. Now, I got to ask you about the streak. Everybody is thinking about it sometimes. You don't as much as everybody else does. But what does it mean to have that kind of thing going? 20 years without a loss in league.
Well, I think we don't approach league matches differently because of it. You don't think about it. You don't talk about it. And at the end of the league season, he's like, "Congrats, you won another league." The streak continues, but we don't think about that going into a match.
Right. How about yourself? I mean, you heard about it before you got here, or did you?
Well, I kind of knew that. I mean, we had the big posters in the gym, but you kind of just know about it going in. But Bill never really brings it up unless it's like Harker, when it's going in, it's like, okay, let's keep up the momentum. But he's never like, oh, you guys can't lose. But it's more like, let's keep it up. Let's keep the positive energy.
Right. And Harker had a pretty good season. They reached the semifinals of the CCS, so it's not like that was a terrible team that you were you were beating there. So congratulations on all that. So these are our 2 athletes of the week, CC Golub and Bryann Brady, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And if you want to find out about next week's Athlete of the Week, hit that subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.